Again, Glitchtrooper here. I'm back for some more Magic Duels with Chandra's story, and this time we'll be going into the second part of Chandra's story, which I personally think is very RNG sensitive, so we'll just see how this goes. With Captain Brawl's soldiers hot on your heels, you duck into an artifact foundry to hide. But as soon as you enter, a host of automated artifacts detect your presence and come to life. They don't look very friendly. So, yeah, this is a case of you versus an automated defense system. This huge thing here is the master control, and she has to go up against it when it's controlling the whole factory against her, so, yeah. It's like, I think I ducked into the wrong spot. Let's see, okay, I start off, and I get to start off with a young Pyromancer and a couple of sorceries to build up to. Okay, I keep in this hand. So yeah, there is a card here that this hand will probably go particularly good against. Bonded Construct can't attack alone. That one's not a problem. But there are some that are. There's one in this mission that is just ridiculous, and it can come in at any time. So if I see it, I'll definitely note it out, because it's one of these things that's just insane, and it will make this just go out of control, namely for all the bonuses it gives them. Steel, yeah, here it is, Steel Overseer. Tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature you control. This thing is nuts. I need to destroy every one of these that I see every time, because they are ridiculous. Because that ability to just put counters on, yikes, everything just keeps powering up. So I need to destroy that right now. So Flames of the Firebrand, okay. And since they can't tap it yet, I'm going to be able to roast all these in one shot. So let's do this thing. Let's go. Okay, I'll attack since they're tapped out and don't have any defenses. I will save these for roasting that, very specifically. I'm willing to let go of these elemental tokens, but I will need to keep up the Fiery Assault to get rid of those Steel Overseers, because they are ridiculous. Bonded Construct, that's not really that much of a problem. Although trying to take this down fast is a good idea. Oh, 2 of them. That's a slightly different story. I might spend 1 to get rid of that. Maybe. But this Manic Vandal will help out even more. Okay. Because when a Manic Vandal enters the battlefield, you get to destroy an artifact. So, yeah, it's fun. He doesn't need another reason. Yeah, just smashing things. So let's just get rid of one of these. This can also help you get rid of that Steel Overseer. Okay, let's see if they will block this or just take a fiery hit. Not okay, they just let it through. Guess they're thinking it's too small to be a problem. But trust me, it adds up. But you could theoretically save this to destroy that Steel Overseer, but I decided to just keep him from being able to attack the next round. Ram Roller. It's a Juggernaut type? Okay. Artifact creature, Juggernaut. Ram Roller attacks each turn if able, and it gets +2/+0 as long as you control another artifact. Okay. See, that one could be an issue. This is kind of a bit bulky. Yeah, it's gonna attack like crazy, so I need to get rid of that. Ooh. Huh. I could try canceling it out with this. Or I could try just roasting it. But I'd like to save that for getting rid of that one big one. The Fire Fiend Elemental is okay. I mean, it'll take out one of those two, maybe. If I just let it just fly for it. I think I'm going to use this to save up for later. Because now if it attacks with that thing, they're going to cancel out. So I'm gonna bide this turn. See what they do. Is that Ram Roller? Yeah, it has to attack. It has no choice. I could instead block with these two and save that for attacking later. Yeah, I could do it that way. Because the Manic Vandal's done his job. He's taken out an artifact before, so yeah. If I have to do this again, I might save that Manic Vandal. But yeah, that took care of them. Well, that's a lot down in a hurry. Bramble Clay. Oh, this is an old classic, actually. As Bramble Clay enters the battlefield, you get to choose what it becomes. It's your choice of either a 3/3 artifact creature, a 2/2 artifact creature with flying, or a 1/6 wall with defender in addition to its other types. Creature with defender can't attack. But yeah, so that's the one thing about defender, is they're basically meant just to hold the line. See, can I cast both of these now? You know I cannot. But they're gonna have to block one of the two. Or both. So my elementals are just gonna charge. Oh, it only blocked the Fire Fiend Elemental? Okay. The Fire Fiend Elemental basically has haste and Renown 1. What Renown means is if it damages a player or opponent in this case, it gets a +1/+1 counter and is considered renowned, and certain creatures have special effects only for when they're renowned, so that can be kind of important. I'm just letting this one get through because I wanna hold on to my my young Pyromancer here just in case I see another Steel Overseer. Well, again, that Ram Roller is pretty nasty, so I'll have to consider destroying that thing. Another Fire Elemental. Okay. It's suggesting I go for it. I think I'm going to go ahead and burn it out, because if I can get... Oh, wait. Okay. Actually, if I can roast that, then these two together will deal a lot of damage. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and roast this one. So, Ram Roller, you're getting triple fire. I also get another creature token because of the effect of my young Pyromancer, which is why I like this card being out. Since I get a clear shot and they're not quite tapped out, I'll go for it. Because I don't think this particular opponent has anything special that I need to worry about in terms of something quick they might throw out on my creatures. Yeah, it literally calls it Foundry security. So you know its automated defenses win. Oh, that's a classic. Well, that's a new one. They didn't have enough to use. Rune Servitor. When Rune Servitor dies, each player draws a card. Yeah, you can totally get these. You can also get that Fire Fiend Elemental, I believe, in Magic Duels, rather than worrying about some things. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I think it's over. I think it is over. Ravaging Blaze. It deals X damage to target creature, and spell mastery. If you have 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, Ravaging Blaze also deals X damage to that creature's controller. You have 2 instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard. Yeah, but can I afford all 4? Yeah, this will exactly do it. Because it costs 2 red mana to initiate, but then you have to pay X to figure the damage. And look at this, it's illuminating these 2 mountains here to indicate how much I need to start it up. But then the variable payment, all I have to do is say 4, do all 4 of these, blast that one, and then it'll automatically take them down because they only have 4 points of life left. So it's over, folks. This has been a good round, and I certainly showed that card that's a real problem, and I just happen to have the opportunity to take it out early, right then and there. So I prevented it from going nuts, because if that thing would have been able to be out on the field for long, it would have kept powering up all their artifact creatures until they became pretty much an unstoppable wave of destruction. But in this case, a lot of things went right, and I'm going to finish it off with a literal bang. Okay, Ravaging Blaze. It's time to just roast you. So let's do like the Doctor Who statement and burn with me. Whew, that was cool. Rather hot and toasty. Oh yeah, this is a cool looking scene. The good news is that you're getting the hang of your gift of pyromancy. The bad news? You've scorched dozens of highly valuable artifacts and burned down the Foundry. You can bet Captain Baral's forces will redouble their efforts to find you now. Notice, yeah, you're causing so much chaos, Chandra, that you literally have the entire security forces of Kaladesh out to get you. This is definitely this is definitely not going as you may have been thinking it was going to go. Okay, I don't know if there was a plan there. It just kind of happened. It just runs in and accidentally blows up an artifact foundry. Well, not entirely accidentally. I wouldn't call it planned, but again, it just happened. Anyhow, that'll be it for now before we get on to another major part of the storyline. Again, that one was very RNG heavy, so I'm glad I got past that one creature, because that thing can go nuts. And yeah, it powers itself up too, so just imagine it going absolutely crazy with the counters. But for now, you can kind of get the idea that that went well, way better than I would have expected on a first try. Yeah. But so for now, I'll be logging off. So hope to hear from y'all later. So bye for now, everybody, and remember, Friday Night Magic.